All right, Shalom. I'd like to first start off by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach this truth and rule well. Wa Shalom to sincere Akim that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth in sincerity and in charity. My name is Yeremia from the GMS Indianapolis Camp branch out here in Indianapolis, Indiana. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Shai. I want to do a just push the button. I got like 10 minutes on my little break, right here in the plantation. I want to do something quick, man. All right, in the spirit. All right. And I was meditating on Psalms chapter 23 and verse 4. Just meditating on how evil of a society that we truly live in. All right, when you wake up to this knowledge, when you wake up to what this place truly is, man, you can't unsee the evil in the wickedness of this place, man. Once Yahweh Shemashah wakes you up, and every day, man, it's always in it. The Lord shows you an example every day on how low level and evil that this place is, man. Okay, because the scriptures calls us what? The valley of the shadow of death. All right, America, Babylon the Great, man. All right, this place is extremely low in morals, man. All right, you're just surrounded by a bunch of people that are just on a really low spiritual vibration, for the most part, man, because Babylonian culture, modern day, American, Babylonian culture, it teaches you to always be indulgent in the flesh. All right, that it teaches you that that doest thou, it pushes that doest thou wilt spirit. All right, to live undisciplined, man. All right, this place promotes sodomy, man. All right, this place promotes hoism. Okay, everything that this damn devil, everything that goes against the scriptures is pushed heavy in this in this kingdom, man. All right, and Esau Edom's philosophies is spread throughout the four corners of the earth, man. All right, which is why this place is which really which is why there's so much death and disease throughout the four corners of the earth because of this damn devil and rulership, man. All right, but really, I just want to focus on Babylon the Great. This place, man. Okay, because this is Edom's demonic influences is being spread throughout the earth, man. All right, that spirit of being, that spirit of just being a straight up demon, man. Okay, and this is Psalms chapter 23 and verse 4. It says, "Yea, though I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me." And it says, "Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me." It says, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death," man. All right, the scriptures calls this place the valley of the shadow of death. Okay, because death lingers here, man. All right, righteousness isn't isn't pushed in this land. All right, wickedness is promoted in this land, man. All right, sin. Or what is sin? Well, let's go get that real quick. It's 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. It says, "Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law." All right, and this country doesn't practice. All right, these damn devils, they don't practice, or they don't push a. Here it is up there. Here it is. They're claiming to be, the chosen people of Yahweh Shem Shai, right? But but if y'all are the chosen people and y'all are in power, man, all right, it would be peace. It would be peace on the earth right now, man. There will be peace, man. But you have nothing but what? Just death, man. Death and low morals, man. Okay, because sin is what? Sin is transgressing the laws, man. All right, transgressing the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai. Which this damn devil, of course, being profane, outside the temple, his spirit is not upright in him. All right, this man is completely wicked, man. Okay. It's in his soul. It's in his nature to be wicked, to be completely adverse to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. All right, and here it is. He set up this kingdom to where you have liberty to transgress the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. And which is why there's so much death here in this land, man. Okay. And that's why there's so much disease in this land. All right, and his philosophy is what spread, throughout the four corners of the earth. Which, the Spirit's gonna have me grab this precept. Hold on. This is man, because hey, man, these damn devils, man. All right, out here in Babylon the Great, man, they're responsible for Esau Edom. He's responsible. He's responsible for this satanic vibration. All right, which has engulfed throughout the four corners of the earth, man. All right. So this is Psalms chapter 37 and verse 35. It says, "I have seen the wicked in great power." All right. Who's the wicked? All right, Esau Edom. All right, really these elites, these the high these rich elite Edomite bankers, all right, the so-called Illuminati, that they run the media, they run the music industry, they control the money, the money system. Okay. Well, it says what in Job chapter 9 and verse 24, it says that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right. Power has been given unto these damn devils, man. Okay. This is a Psalms chapter 37 and verse 35. It says, I have seen the wicked in great power. All right. That's who's Esau Edom. That's who's in power right now, man. All right. It says, and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Okay. You know, his philosophies, man, have spread, or his wicked influence has spread throughout the four corners of the earth, polluting the earth, man. All right. You know, his philosophies, man. You know his so-called ways of life, man, which really he promotes nothing but a death style. Okay. You know, everything that this man does is completely adverse to the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashim Al-Shai, man. You know, which is why this man has to be taken out the way. Which is why this man has to be taken out of power, man. All right. And I'm gonna end it off going back to and I hate that this is like a little short bit. I want to keep going, but I got this damn meeting over at the slavery plantation, and I ain't finished with this precept. So this is Psalms chapter 23 and verse 4, and this is just kind of like a little quick rant, man. You know, because to hell with this place, man. You know, Psalms chapter 23 and verse 4. Everything that this damn devil has set up in this society, man, all right, is set up to fucking destroy you, man, or to fucking make you try to go nuts. He's trying to rob you of your peace, man. You know, Psalms chapter 23 and verse 4, it says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Okay, Yahweh Ba'ashim Al-Shai has blessed us as Akim with what? The scriptures, man. All right, having the true understanding of these scriptures, man. All right, having the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashim Al-Shai, you know, always, meeting us at our thoughts to comfort us. Okay, because nothing in this wicked ass world will truly bring you comfort, man. All right, all this external, everything out here in this world is Esau, you ruined it, man. You know, and having that understanding that that these people, they're just, these people out here in this world, man, they're just under Esau Edom's satanic spell, man. These people are just wicked out here, man. So the Lord has blessed us with understanding that, every time when we see these people get taken out, man, it's because, they're just a part of this. The Lord is bringing judgment on these people, And, we pray that the Lord, shows mercy on us, because, we don't want to be like these people out here in this world. We want to get the fuck out of here, man. We want deliverance out of the valley of the shadow of death, man. Out of this low-level ass kingdom, man. Because it's a vexation of spirit being in this kingdom, man. You wake up vexed every single day being in this wicked ass kingdom, man. All right, it says, I will fear no evil, man. Okay, scripture says what? The angels of the Lord encampeth about him that feareth him. So Yahweh Ba'ashim Al-Shai got us, man. You know, the Lord is protecting us from being in the way of these wicked ass people out here, man. You know, but you know, I gotta get back, unfortunately, to the slavery plantation. I pray this was edifying. I like to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Makakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teaches truth and will well, Shalom, to sincere Akim that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, that's pushing this truth in sincerity and in charity. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom.